record. Please, for the love of God, I hope this works. Thank God. Hello, sports fans. We're back. Another game here. The Flowers, who just took their win from the Finn Spitballs, are here to play again against the Green Knights. Already, Luigi's on first base with Green Guy, the starred player. Starred versus starred here. Green Guy up to bat. Gonna hit it right out to left center. It's going to slide across those excellently polished wooden floorboards there. As that is going to be a double for Green Guy. We have Linkle. I almost said Twinkle. We have we have Linkle here. Is the Green Knights' first game here in the Gemstone Slugging League. We're going to make a nice hit. Daisy absolutely slipping all over those banana peels. And that is going to be a 2-run hit from Linkle. Incredible showing from her first at-bat here, and Toads was already sleepy, perhaps from the last game, tuckering him out. The Flowers dealing not only with ghostly possession, but also a close call and a stalemate game they really had to hold on to. We have Critter here, up to bat. Shoots it right to next level Gay, who will get blasted by the fireball. Linkle unable to advance any further on the bases. Fireball from Walter White. Maybe perhaps brewed something up there to shoot that out. So watching intently. Staring Toadsworth down. He's going to hit it right to center. And that is going to be a single. I know baseball terms. A single. From Walter Hartwell White. As we have Blooper up to bat, who is immediately going to hit it right into a double play. As Blooper, one of the few non-green members of the Green Knights. However, honestly, still a joy to be around. Next level Gay up to bat. Strong showing from the Flowers' resident mascot. Well, certainly a strong opening of sorts. So we have Matthew Weesports. He's going to crank that right out as a foul. Great power, just not quite the direction you want to see here. It's going to be an out. Not the strong start that we saw from the Flowers last game, but who knows, you know. Still a lot of time in the game to play. And we have definitely seen them get a lot of runs on the board in one inning before. It's absolutely not possible. It's absolutely not impossible. Very possible for them to make some of that magic happen again. And Beyonce going to slam that one out right into the middle. I mean, there's a lot you can see out here on Daisy's Cruiser. It's a lovely night, you know. Bloopers can actually appear here, so I wonder if that's something Blooper is getting excited about. Maybe seeing Goober Blooper, who I imagine must be the sort of brood mother of bloopers. Wow, those fireballs weave perfectly right around Green Guy. And it's back up to the Knights. Lotta's with another 0 here from the Flowers. There's Goober Blooper, as I was talking about, who will tilt the Cruiser left and right here. So we have very polite man, Brickolas. Red Noki going for an incredible slide on that. Wonderful job there. Oh. That one goes right through their fingers. Isn't quite able to make it. Oh, we have Baby Weege here up to the plate. He's here on the field. No chemistry with himself, which is, I would say, rather sad. Baby Peach, though, is going to bobble it and give the little guy some time to make it to first. As we have Luigi up to the bat. Red Noki's just barely goes between their fingers. So you have Green Guy. Bases loaded for Green Guy. What can happen? Really, especially if they can get it for Linkle. If Linkle can repeat the last sort of thing they had. As long as Green Guy doesn't hit into a double play here, they have potential to do that. Commentator's curse. It appears that is exactly what Green Guy is going to do. So the Knights leading by 2 in what I would call something eerily familiar. Going to be a ball. Very interesting. The Daisy Cruiser sort of, very vividly contrasts from the last stadium, that the Flowers are just on, being Luigi's Mansion. I wonder, being on Luigi's Mansion, now fighting the, Team Luigi is captaining, on their own home turf. I wonder if that's given them some sort of insight, into their tactics. But at the moment, it's not showing. But hey, it's still pretty early in the ball game. A lot of game to play. So Baby Peach up. Boo next up to bat. She's going to slap it out to the middle and actually be able to advance the runners there. Because we have Boo, spooky, scary little guy. Luigi, noteworthy. Not a big fan of those. This Boo's gonna bunt. Seems to be classic Boo behavior, really. Just barely missing it. And a strikeout, a pretty rare thing to happen in the GSL here. But Luigi's going to make it. Perhaps a metaphor for, facing your own fears, or perhaps a plumber simply throwing a ball at a ghost. With Matthew Wii Sports here, bases loaded. We've seen him hit some crazy hits before, and we've also seen him triple play in this exact scenario. I believe the only triple play we have recorded in GSL history. And this one's going to be good. Something, I believe, just came out from the water and slipped Brickless, but we now have a tied ball game as Matt, Ironclad Matt here, is going to hit it. Just a great hit. I mean, there's not a lot to be said. Captain versus captain here, an intense showdown. Lovers, rivals, and everything in between. A lot of tension. It's going to slip past right past Baby Luigi and allow Next Level Gay to make it home. Red Pianta. Pianta, I mean, has been known to do some crazy shit at bat. Also known that whenever I say that, he appears to flub it. But not this time, and the Boo is going to confuse Mr. White. Really just sort of boggle his mind. And allow another runner to get home. This is what I was talking about the Flowers. Really just being able to get a lot of runs in one inning. Really just making something happen here. If they can get 5... And they do. They get exactly 5. And a almost picture-perfect... 4. I guess that last one didn't count. But it does appear that the Flowers are going to be changing out their pitcher. You have Daisy, captain of the Vivian Flowers here. We have Critter up to bat. Critter I mean, just a real monster at the plate here. And I mean, look at that. There is no chemistry there. That is gone. That is a 2-run homer from Critter. I mean, absolutely tough. Would you look at that? Ball soars majestically through the air, right through the water. And there is no life preserver for it. As this is a tied ball game. The Knights content to not go dying quietly into the night. Put up a fight. And do what is right. Actually, considering Walter White is up to bat, I'm not sure if that's true. But what he will do is make it right to first base. The blooper here flubbed it last time, but oh, that is going to be a fair ball. Both runners. It's going to be a double for blooper. Runners will advance. We have Brickless up to bat here. Star ball, no chem. Isn't gonna hit it. Wise decision there by Brickless. Will hit it right above Red Noki. And that is the Knights instantly extending their lead again. Absolutely ravenous here, hungry for this victory, hungry to make this first impression, to take a game from the Flowers here. That is not going to be a double play. Not quite enough of a cannon arm there, but Daisy is tired. Flowers pitchers just really getting exhausted. I mean, they're definitely putting up a showing, that's for sure. Oh, and that's going to be out. It's going to be a great double play there from Baby Peach. Yeah, Daisy is not happy about that. As the Knights, yet again, are extending it by exactly 2. The second brother, the second number 2 brother extending it by number 2. Interesting. Perhaps he has some sort of fascination with that number. It's a prime number. Every even number is dividable by it. I certainly get it. A lot of chaos explosions happening there, but that is still going to be a double play. Let's see if the Flowers can really... Baby Peach, not the strongest hitter on the Flowers. Yeah, not really going to be changing that. As we are going back to the Knights, batting here with Gooper Blooper, now tilting to the right. Let's see if Luigi can muster up anything. Or if he is content to simply leave that lead at 2, and it looks like he is. Perhaps making a statement there. Daisy's still very tired, but I'm not sure that they really have any alternative pitchers that they can really swap in right now. So she's simply going to have to make do. Green guy not going to swing at that star. But he is going to star hit. It's going to go right past Baby Peach. It's going to be rolling because of the tilt. And it will let him get to first base. Because Daisy is going to switch out for Boo. Very good pitcher, Boo, here. Interesting that they did not do that already. But regardless, that is going to be an out there. As Baby Peach will catch it again. We have Critter. Very good hit, but that's going to be a pop fly. I guess not a very good hit, but a very powerful hit. Just not quite far enough. Gooper Blooper recedes. Not going to be aiding. Perhaps, you know, a damper to the Flowers. Depending on what happens. Really could be either. Matter of perspective. Immediate catch from Green Guy there. On the ball. Both metaphorically and literally. Of Boo's hit. Perhaps that is why he bunts. Axel Gay is going to get a Boo ball there. Brickle's going to be jumping over the puddle to try and ensure that ball gets to Baby Luigi. A lot of dedication there. Luigi throws it right to Matt, who will also get on base. The Flowers seem to be starting a rally here with their captain next out. Let's see what she can do. The charge hit that. Brick was not quite going to be able to get it. Bases are now loaded for the next batter here. And who is up at Red Pianta? Bases loaded for him. Cruiser not tilted in his favor, but it's going to be foul. Just shy of being fair. But this one's gone. And that is going to be a go-ahead grand slam from Red Pianta. Just an absolute missile right there. Right out of the park, right into the water. And now it is the Flowers who are in the lead by 2. Thank you for the follow. And Baby Luigi's gonna walk Red Noki. Red Noki picking and choosing a lot of great choices on when to swing and when not to. I believe that's the first walk of the season. Red Noki advances to second. I believe that is the first walk allowed. I can convene with which later, see if that is correct, but if I'm not mistaken, that's true, but that is definitely not the first double play here. It's up to the Knights to try and see. We have just a lot of 2, 4, 4, 4. Just trading the lead by 2 exactly. Something about that number compelling. Well, both of these two. Perhaps a kinship for being second. You know, Daisy typically being looked at less than Peach, and Luigi being looked at less than Mario, perhaps. There's a bit of kinship there. Maybe something a little more. Walter White's at first. But for much longer, as Red Noki and Baby Peach will work together for another great double play there. We have Brickless up to bat. Gonna be 2 outs, 2 strikes. This is gonna be a dinker right there from Brickless. Will make it to first. So you have Green Koopa. I noticed when he's come up to bat. I'm going to be completely honest. That's why. Yeah, okay. That's making a lot of sense now, suddenly. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th. Knights 2 zeros in a row for the first time. They've both been trading empty innings and 4s, and this is the first 0-0 we have. It's baby versus baby. And it's just foul. And it's just foul. But Baby Peach, if that was not foul, would have scored a singular home run. AKA something fucking hilarious. Booth up to hit. Just barely slides past Luigi there. Perhaps he got a little spooked. But we have next level gay here. Really just shows that the Flowers really are being progressive in their pro-ghost tendencies. As there is still a little bit of phobias out there. We have Matthew Wii Sports up to the plate. Flowers looking to really see if they can extend that lead. 2 outs on the board though. Not looking great. That's not Green Guy's not gonna get that. But Walter White will, but he will take a shell in the process. Senpai Gusto. Sorry, Senpai Daisy. Um, he's going to send that right to Linkle. He's going to catch that. Great arm by Linkle there. Just reaching over and snacking it right out of the sky. It is 2-0. Going to the 6th inning with a 2 lead from the Flowers. If you're the Knights, if you're a Knights fan, this is not really what you want to see. But if there's a Flowers fan, you know this is their MO at this point. As they're just really going to try and stale ball this game out. And just sort of let it rock and ride it out. And hopefully get as many outs on the board as they can. And the Knights really want to just try and do the opposite. Really try and just slam those balls as hard as they can. Really try and make these great plays where they can. Really work together as a unit here to try and overcome this deficit in the scores. Oh, the POW is going to make it miss, but is also going to affect Luigi there. Catch 22. 2 outs already. Thank you for the follow. And that's not really what you want to see there. Slips right past Red Noki. Gets hit by the Banana. As we have Critter. And if you're a Knights fan, this is what you want to see. Is you want to see Critter up to bat. You want to see him get this hit. There's 2 runners here. On bases. Critter. Excellent arm. Strong arm Critter. Up to bat here. Gets shy. He goes for a slap, but that is still good. That is still progress. Green guy gets a little hasty, but this base is loaded for Walter Hartwell White. Up to the plate, seeing if he can make something happen. And despite all claims, it seems like the scoreboard will be knocking for him instead. That is tough. We go back to the Flowers, who have one more chance to extend this lead with Gooper Blooper tilting the Cruiser. Perfect! If you're a Red Pianta, you want to see that. Oh, no, it's the wrong way. Apologies. If you're a Pianta, that's actually the opposite of what you want to see, apparently. We have Roki here. Ooh, thanks to tilting of the ship, Brickless is a little slow to run up to it. Roki will get on first, and we have YP. Waiting for Baby Weege to maybe throw some sort of a change up, or... Oh! Gonna slap for it. We'll make it to first. Cannon Arm Pianta. Putting right into Toadsworth's hands, who is gonna go for a pre-charge. Really just gonna... really trying to hope it to slam it. Hope to use that Gooper Bloopers interception here. Which, league-sanctioned interception. Oh, and it's only gonna go outside of his favor as it goes right into Luigi's hands and right into Green Eyes for a double play. Knights securing that the lead does not get any further, but we've seen the Flowers win by just a 2-run lead. Will they do it again? Will the Knights be able to make up for that deficit? They were keeping it up by 2 the whole game, and suddenly the Flowers turned around on them. Knights maybe attempting to sort of pull a stylish one, attempting to beat the Flowers by exactly 2. Much like they just did. Oh, and that's not a strong start for their batters. Goodness gracious, marry me, oh my. They really need to get something on the board here. 1 out already. 1 batter, 1 out. Brickless. Classic Brickless fashion. It goes right over Red Noki's head, but the chem mattered. And that's 2 batters, 2 outs. And 2 ahead. Green Koopa. Right into Baby Luigi, which is not really the batter to clinch it. And that's going to be the baseball game. The Flowers once again winning by 2. They are looking quite good here in their current standings. Um, I mean, hey, they have a strategy, they have a plan, and it seems to be working well for them. Let's take a look-see here. MVP, I mean, yeah. I mean, after that Grand Slam, truly, truly a ball game that was had. Jesus, holy moly. Red Pian's with 130 batting. Does not matter. Does not matter if he did not do anything else. We have the MVP here for the ninth being goal. And that is going to be all for today from the Gemstone Slugging League. Thank you all so much for tuning in. But that's gonna be what we have. We're gonna be taking a statement from the players here.